The Swedish boy Nils Holgerson had flown all the way to Lapland with the wild geese, who build their nests every year in this beautiful but bleak land. Wake up! The goslings are hatching. Nils, the time has come. Our goslings are hatching. I think I'm the largest and the most beautiful of the bunch. This one takes after you for sure, Martin. How about flying home to show them? No gander back home has such goslings. I can't go home looking like a dwarf. That would make my parents very sad. All day long, the geese and their goslings ploughed the waters. And Nils, he enjoyed a good swim too. When the goslings' wings grew stronger, they learned to fly. To prevent Nils from being bored, Akar offered to show him her native land. They flew to the very peak of the mountains called Kebnekaise. Another time they admired the enormous herds of reindeer. They flew right up to the deafening waters of the great waterfall. There they were frightened by a bear and his mate. But they soon made friends and were invited to visit in their lair. As they returned from one of their excursions one day, Akar said, "Get a good night's sleep, Nils. Tomorrow we fly to the south." In the morning, the flock set out on their return trip. Nils flew with Akar so that Martin could look after his family. The young geese were curious and kept asking about the landscapes beneath their wings. They flew directly southwards. Lakes gave way to dense forests. Nature was aglow with rich autumn shades. Nils stopped counting how many days or weeks they were on their way. One day, just as the geese were getting ready to rest, Akar moved away from her flock. "Let's fly to a nearby island, Nils. Just you and I. Someone is expecting us there." But that's Gorgo. I paid a visit to Skane and talked to the mannequin who had cast his spell on Nils. "You've been so good that you'll become a boy again." "Hooray!" "But you are to take the gander home with you and let your mother pluck him. Martin was overproud and escaped from Skane. He must be punished. That is the mannequin's decision." "I can't do that to Martin. I'd rather remain a dwarf." "And what about Nils's parents?" "They're not doing well. The harvest was bad. Their horse is lame. They'll have to sell their farm." "If only I could help them." "It's a good thing that we met here. Come, I'll show you something. I found some gold coins here in the sand some time ago. Birds don't need money, so I buried the gold again. Dig around. Maybe it's still here." "It's yours. You helped my flock and deserve a reward. One doesn't accept money for help offered in friendship." "All right. Cover the coins with sand again. Now you know where the treasure is buried. It could help your parents. You and I will fly to Skane tomorrow." First, let's look at the lame horse. What's wrong, Lightning? I stepped on something and injured my foot. It's a nail, right down under the hoof. Won't it hurt? I don't want to look. There, it's out. Martin the gander came flying to Skane too, to show off his family. This was my home. Come, I'll introduce you to the farm geese. But that's our gander, Martin. And he's brought his mate and their young ones. We must catch him or he'll fly off again. Martin! And I forbade him to fly to Skane. We thought that Nils had stolen Martin. I'm glad that is not so. We'll take the gander to the market and sell it. Oh, no, you can't do that. I should pluck the gander first. We need some feathers. Mother, please don't hurt Martin and please don't sell him. Nils, so you came back to us, and how you've grown. Hooray! I'm a boy again. And a good boy too. I don't think I'll be needed here again. Mother, Father, look. That is the flock of Akar of Kebnekaise. Yes, Nils was right. The wild geese had come flying in to say goodbye. I shall miss you. Akar, I'll never forget you. And that was the end of Nils Holgerson's wonderful journey with the wild geese. He had learned much from them. Never again would he hurt a living creature.